So this is the Torras COOLiFY Cyber wearable air conditioner. Hey, I'll leave a link down below that'll get you 20% off if you're interested in picking up this device. So Torras, who's the inventor of personal air conditioners, sent this over to me to review, and I have to say I'm definitely impressed. We're gonna go into the details here in a little bit, how it works, how well it works, and what you need to know if you're considering picking one of these up. But I took this out to my daughter's soccer practice just to see how it would work in the 95-degree heat while sitting in my truck, and here's how it went. All right, so I'm sitting out here at my daughter's soccer practice, and it's currently, if I pull this up here real quick, as you can see, there's 95 degrees outside. I'm sitting in my truck. I've been here for a little bit over an hour now, probably an hour 15 minutes. It's pretty hot outside, 95 degrees. Luckily, there's a little bit of a breeze coming through, so I'm not too hot. But I took this out just now, put it around my neck, and it helps. It cools it down, especially in the back. I'm feeling the back of my neck much cooler than it was. So, you know, definitely this will kind of help to cool you down a little bit. Especially if you're in a hot environment, or even if you're in the office and maybe it's a little warm. I will say my office at work every now and then in the afternoon does get warm, so this could be helpful for that. So just wanted to share a little bit of real world experience here. So the COOLiFY Cyber is more than just a fan around your neck. It's actually a personal wearable air conditioner. So there's 3 cooling plates, 2 around the sides, 1 around the back. And they use a patented graphene carbon material for thermal conductivity. So what does that all mean? So basically, there's cooling plates that are cold to touch on your skin, and then combined with cooling fans, which are 6 up top, 2 on the back, they provide air, cooling air, not only to your neck, but also to your head, your neck, and your upper back area. You know, it's kind of like when you pull out a cold can of soda from the cooler and you touch it against your forehead. The Cool Touch plates combined with the fans just do a great job in cooling you down. Additionally, in cold weather or cooler environments, the Torras COOLiFY Cyber can also be used as a neck heater, providing additional warmth when needed. And I can say after testing this thing, it definitely gets warm. Looks like I just turned it on here. You can use the onboard controls to set the temperature and airflow levels, or you can download the app for even more fine adjustments. So here's how it works. Essentially, there's 2 buttons along the bottom of the air conditioner, and essentially one is a power button. Just click it once to turn it on, and you'll get a setting of 30, and then you can click it again to move the fans up to 60, and then a third time we'll get the fans up to 100. So the other button here controls whether you're actually doing the cooling plates, or you can turn it over to the just fan only setting if that's what you're looking for. Personally, I really like the app. From the animation of the COOLiFY Cyber on the app to the ability to change the airflow speeds on an even more fine scale from 0 to 100, Torras really gives you the ability to control your experience. You can also set a timer or turn off and on certain airflow zones depending on your needs. If you just want to cool the back of your neck, for instance, then you can just turn on that zone for the cooling plate, or you can turn the cooling plates off completely and just use the fan. There's also an auto setting that'll actually take in the ambient temperature of your location and auto adjust your settings to give you the most ideal experience. Now, I'm probably going to stick to the manual settings myself just because I like to have that fine touch control. And probably if I'm using this thing, I'm down here in Texas, I'm probably going to have these cooling plates on all the time. Anyways, it is nice that Torras is putting in the effort to give you kind of an auto setting, something that you can just set it and forget it. So here's the deal. If you're someone who struggles with staying cool, maybe you find yourself in a cold office environment, you need a little warmth, then you definitely need to check out the COOLiFY Cyber by Torras. So the Torras COOLiFY Cyber, it has a 6,000 milliamp battery, which can be fully charged in a little over an hour. I have yet to charge mine, and I've had it a little over a week. I haven't used it continuously, but off and on, and the battery has lasted really well. So along with the Torras COOLiFY Cyber personal air conditioner, you actually get a really nice fabric carrying case. It's kind of like a headphone carrying case. And the other thing you have is it is USB-C to USB-C, and they do send a charging wire, but it just slots right into the carrying case. Zip it up. There's a nice strong handle, so if you want to carry this with you, it's easy to take along. But the cool thing is, if you want to use this, you know, while you're sitting at your desk all day, for example, and you just want to keep it charging while you're using it, the way they've created this USB-C cable, it actually keeps it out of the way. So you don't have anything poking into your shoulder or anything along those lines, and you can literally just kind of keep this plugged in while you're working at your desk, and you're going to be just good to go. So let's talk about fit and comfort, because at the end of the day, you are wearing this thing around your neck, so it needs to be comfortable. So Torras did design this with comfort in mind. You know, I've got a larger neck than normal. There's kind of these two rubber gaskets along the neck area, or the back neck area, and they really allow it to contract or expand to really fit your neck. So essentially, turn this thing on here, make sure we get the cooling plates going, and you just put this around your neck. Oh yeah. And there you go. So this is how it looks fitting around my neck. This is comfortable. You know, I can feel the cooling plates cooling down. The fan is, you know, creating a nice breeze around my upper body area. And it works. I mean, it is what it is. It's a fan with cooling plates. It's going to keep you a little bit cooler than not having anything. And so I would, you know, I'd give this my my recommendation. It definitely does do what it's intended to do. Now, the one downside I'll mention regarding this device, if any downside at all, would be noise level. You know, obviously you have fans blowing a lot of air right below your ears, and so at higher speed levels, they're going to get fairly loud. It is what it is, but they can get pretty loud. The sweet spot I found, indoors at least, is keeping the fan at a speed around 30 to 40. That keeps me nice and cool, and the fans aren't too loud at that point. Now, when I asked Torras about this, they did share that the vents are designed to specifically avoid ears to help reduce noise. And to be honest, it's not really an issue. It's just something that if I'm gonna provide a full review, give you everything that you need to know, that I just felt like I need to mention. I will see if we can actually pick some of this up on the microphone. So this is at a setting of 30 here, so you can kind of hear the fan noise. And I'm going to up this to 60. So we got a little bit of fan noise going here. Now, this is the max fan setting. So you do get a little fan noise. It's just when you're wearing it around your neck, oh, it feels good. Turn it off. Let me turn it back on. Up to this point, I haven't really had an issue just touching the buttons like that and accidentally, but I guess it's something that could happen. Yeah, at 100 though, it's pretty loud. Now, if I'm outside doing, you know, yard work or on for a walk, maybe I have earbuds in my ear, I'm going to crank these things all the way up. It's a fan. It's going to make noise, and that's okay. I just want you to be aware of the noise level. But if I'm in the office, I'm probably going to keep this at around 30 so that I can, you know, hear what's going on in my surroundings a little bit more and maybe focus a little bit easier. So, but no complaints at all. Just want you to know there is going to be a little bit of a noise level if you have sensitive ears or something along those lines. So last thing, the Torras COOLiFY Cyber is sweat proof and handles everyday heat and humidity well, even down here in Texas where it can get to above 100 degrees, which it has been the last couple of days. So if you're someone who finds yourself outdoors quite a bit, or maybe you're in an office environment where it's not quite as cool as you'd like, you definitely, again, you need to check out the Torras COOLiFY Cyber. With its 3 graphene cooling plates and 8 fans, it will definitely help keep you cool in the summer heat. I also like that Torras is thinking about this device as an aid for people who might deal with heat sensitivity and other temperature or health problems. If you know someone who deals with issues related to fluctuating body temperature, you know, you might mention this product to them. Hey, I hope this video helps you in your purchasing decision. If so, please subscribe, give me a like. It definitely helps out the channel and keeps everything going. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.